Hello and welcome to the Flexline Media coverage of the feature card Round 1 Back 7 at the 2021 Southern Smash, sponsored by Invercargill Discs. My name is Chris Hoopmann.
And I'm Philip Botha.
And we're going into this Back 7. It's going to be awesome. Back onto the golf course here in Invercargill.
Final stretch.
Yeah, that's it. It's going to be exciting to see how these players tackle first par 5 coming up as well, and first and only par 5, so it's going to be really cool to see how these guys go. Here are the scores through 14. We've got Krastina in tied 42nd at +8. Morgan Harteveld at tied 28 on +5.
Vincent here tied 9th at +2, and Levi tied 7th at +1 through 14.
Yeah, still got those score groupings happening. This entire field is super competitive, so it's not surprising to see so many tied scores.
Levi is still holding the lead as well, so well played.
Yeah, holding the lead on this feature card.
No.
Here we have hole 15, par 3, 100 meters. This one's pretty straightforward. You can just play it out right hand, backhand out into the right hand side and let it drift in. Just got to watch out for that hedge on the left because you can lose discs in a heartbeat.
Again, not to mention there is also that fairway down the right side, so it does give you a fair bit of skipping shots as it comes to land.
Oh, this looks a little bit tight from Vinny.
Drifting to the hedge there, see if you can get a lucky kick.
No, yeah, so it's going to be pretty...
Right through.
It could be deep if it's shot through, or it could be caught up early. You can never quite tell, but I mean, either way, he'll be pitching out pretty much from that hedge.
Let's see, Morgan here can adjust off Vinny's shot here. Again, not really much wind.
Yeah, not too much wind on this first day, so it was quite good golf.
This could be long.
Ooh, wow, yeah. And he'll be... Yeah, putting from the edge of those trees.
Was not expecting it, but again, rather long than the hedge.
Yeah, about 110. He'll be circle's edge roughly from there. Levi throwing that RPM tunny far. But yeah, that's turned. I think he got a bit of breeze. Unlucky there. But I mean, out in the open, not too much harm done.
There you go, Leanna crushing on a shrike. Again, it's been a go-to distance driver for the weekend. Really maximising its spin.
Got some good skip off that fairway. Still probably about 20 short.
Yeah.
But that's all right.
I'll give her a look. Levi here probably around circle 2. He's definitely be running this though.
Oh, wowee. Just coming up short.
Good bid by Levi.
Yep. Okay, so Vinny's just on the edge of the hedge.
Yeah, didn't go too deep.
Yeah, that was pretty lucky. I think it might have got caught up in the hedge, so it was just playing from below whereas this landed.
Definitely one of the better kicks there.
Oh!
On the pole.
Drawing up the pole. Let's see if Morgan can convert this one. He really needs to make a bit of a run because he's on +5 at the moment, so he'll be wanting to bring that score back as close to even as he can. Really unlucky. Just drawing metal.
Anyway, he'll be tapping at his par. Ready to move on to the next hole.
Vinny also with the par, and he'll be staying at 2 over par. I think this might be just a bit of a par frame to start us off on this back 7. Not too exciting, but we'll see how things go here. Hole 16, par 4, 176 meters. Another bomber hole, so just trying to get as far down the fairway as you can. It's tucked in this little glade of trees to the right, so kind of similar to hole 4, back at the front of the course. Just trying to get it down the fairway and then in through this kind of gaps to get to the green.
Yeah, and you'll probably see a few players opting for the roller. I said these greens are nice and low and maintained, so it definitely allows for that kind of shot to maximise your distance.
Exactly right. This is probably one of the more attackable par 4s on the course. Not surprising if we see some eagles.
Vinny playing it safe, just out left there of the fairway. Get myself a nice, easy approach shot there. Morgan also opting for the backhand, going just to mash on this.
Ooh,
too early.
That's
Bugger.
Yeah, it's turned pretty early.
Oh, yikes.
Definitely not where you want to be off the tee shot there.
Morgan's getting a lot of practice being inside trees, which is not what you want, but I mean, if you've got the practice, you should know what to do when you're in them. I think this is a roller from Levi.
It is the roller, but
Doesn't quite...
Course it a bit too high, and
Yeah.
it's kind of faded out of that.
Yeah, never got the angle he wanted.
Definitely got to go down a bit sooner. Looks like Leanna again, crashing on a shrike.
Oh, that looked like an early release. Yep.
Jeez, had to get down.
But that's not too bad on that side. As long as you're not really deep in those trees, you should have a pretty open shot. I mean, it's still pretty far. It's probably about 100 meters.
Yeah, again, not fair ways away.
Yeah.
So obviously not really able to do a run up there with that tree just by your right side there.
Just catching that fairway, so getting a bit of a flare skip to the left. But, I mean, you're up there. You've got an approach for par.
Looks like Levi's going to opt for the forehand. Maybe try and skip it off this fairway.
He might be throwing a cortade. Oh, and this looks great.
Oh, that just needs to push through.
Yeah, get it. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. That's great. Didn't quite probably get the flare skip that he wanted, but, I mean, he's pin high, so...
They'll give him a look for
I mean,
birdie.
He's putting really well, so... This is a bit of a creative attempt from Morgan. I mean, he didn't have much of a choice to get around that, and I don't know if it curled enough.
He might be a bit obstructed there with those trees, but we'll see how he goes in his putt. Finney here just opting for a soft backhand hyzer. Just push through those trees.
Just coming up a bit short of where Levi ended up, so it's going to be a tricky run from there. Probably about 15, 20 meters, I'd say.
You can see Morgan here.
Yeah, that's where he got to. Ooh.
Fairly guarded approach, but he managed to push a forehand through there.
I think those leaves helped him out. I reckon he had a bit too much heat on that, and that curled up nicely just in front of the basket.
Leanne opted for the backhand. Try and put it close.
Nothing wrong with that.
Take a par and she'll
Yep.
be happy with that.
See what Finney can do. Oh, draws up the pole. It just didn't really give that the height it needed. Probably a couple of tight arms. Get it.
There we go, Levi.
Awesome birdie, Levi.
That's Levi's fourth birdie for the round, and I reckon shooting under for round one would be a good one.
Morgan cleaning up his par. Not bad for the tricky spot he was in behind that tree. It's kind of funny. You're playing on an open golf course, but there's a lot of trees you can end up behind, even on these open fairways. Be surprised.
Yeah, whoever designed this course made sure to put those baskets in tricky locations to not make the hole too easy.
That's exactly right. On to hole 17, par 3, 65 metres. This one isn't too bad either. Just a nice straight shot down through the gap. You've got the hedge on the right-hand side that shouldn't come into too much play, but I think it's more the hedges on the left, just the front of the green, that really come into play.
Also, for the first two rounds of the competition, this was also a CTP hole, thanks to Tower Discs.
Oh, this is turning nicely from Levi.
I just need to sit down now.
Yeah.
There we
Using
go.
that tree as a bit of a backstop. Beautiful shot.
That's what you want to do on this hole.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Just call that one a bit too soon.
To fade out. No, he gets caught up in the right side hedge.
Now, what you can do, there actually is a second gap just past that hedge, probably about 10 meters past, which does give you a back line there. But most players probably opting just for the one they can see right in front of them.
Oh.
Nice wee kick there.
Morgan hitting a stump just short of the basket. Getting a nice little roll out to the side. I'm not sure if that helped him or hindered him, being kind of obstructed by the hedge there.
Leanna not giving this one the height that she needed, so it's probably be a bit of a long run here.
Yeah, I mean, she's got an open look at least. Finney in the hedge again. Oh, no.
He was opting for an Anheuser putt there, but kind of threw it right into the tree.
Oh.
I am spewing. I forgot to go back downstairs and get my $5 for the CCP.
Morgan not too happy about paying for those $5 CTP as he was unable to before the round started.
Another long look from Vinny there, not quite connecting. I don't think it really mattered in the end because I don't think Morgan got the CTP, but I mean...
Levi was like right there.
Yeah,
so
it's pretty close.
it's likely Levi took it.
I think someone else took it, actually. You can see the marker there, even closer than Levi.
Oh.
Yeah. Finney getting his bogey, unfortunately. Leanna taking her time, making sure she converts for that par. She doesn't want to lose too many strokes heading into this backstretch. Not exactly sure who got the CTP on this one, but they've done a beautiful drive. There we go, birdie for Levi, going down to 1 under for the round. And Morgan making his birdie. Great drive there, and he's gone to 4 over, so clawing his way back in this round.
Hole 18, par 3, 43 meters. So again, this is a must get. You do want to be wary of the bunkers on both sides of the basket there, with the green kind of between your shots there.
Almost playing like a pond.
Yeah.
So yeah, the bunkers were playing as hazard, so you obviously played from where you lied and took a stroke. This was a very attackable hole, obviously quite short, but it does have the hazards, which does make it kind of exciting.
Again, Levi here opting for the hyzer backhand here.
Oh, and that's
Nice
lovely.
Good roll there.
Here we see on the end of a replay.
Nice wee spike hyzer with the Kia.
Such a important shot to have in your bag, just a controlled spike hyzer. Gets a nice flare skip on the little hill just in front of the basket and curling up nicely. See what Morgan can do, continue his little run here.
Again, opting for the low hyzer. Probably trying to skip it off the green there.
Yep. Oh,
And
nice
he has.
work. Beautiful.
That's definitely the shot you see most players trying to do on this hole.
Yeah, fairly direct.
Come on, Piggy.
Leanna obviously throwing a pig. Nice,
Again.
perfect.
Another well-executed shot there.
Now, no pressure, Vinny. Got 3 parked up. What are you going to do? Oh, nice. Going for the hyzer line.
Spike hyzer.
Oh, drifting a little bit left. But
Now that might have just cleared the green there,
yeah.
but definitely in
Yep, so he's
a longer
just
putt.
in from the green. Oh,
There we go.
yeah.
That's what we like to see.
Great putt.
You know, Vinny's liking that one.
Yeah.
Happy to-
Walks it in. Love it. Bit of swag. And here we should see another star frame for our feature card. Hopefully they can all convert. I mean, you'd hope so from here.
Also, one thing to note, that path just on the left there wasn't playing as out of bounds, with the out of bounds only being past the Southern Smash wall there.
Yep. So this hole was playing as the second easiest of the day at 0.24 under par. So really not far under par, and second easiest just goes to show how difficult these holes are.
Hole 19, par 3, 105 meters. Again, green on the left there with a bunker just shy of it. Most players will definitely be attacking this hole, not being all that long. So again, this is kind of a must-get birdie here.
Yeah, the main trick on this hole is to just avoid the trees on the right-hand side. If you throw too wide, you can get caught up in there. And obviously staying out of the hazards down by the green. And that's exactly, yeah. Levi's just caught those trees. Fallen safe, though. But not the result he would want.
So Morgan here is probably going to opt for the wide shot here on the left. Just trying to have it hyzer either off the green or just on the fairway there.
See if he can get his forehand right. Oh, no.
I'm not. Oh my goodness. Roll back inbounds.
Oh, no. So the path on the right did play as OB, I think. So he was just hoping that it cleared that that path. But longer the path, like across the path is fine. So he'll just play it from there. Might be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, just drifting onto the green there, but she luckily just rolled off.
Nice. Staying safe. This is Corvette from Vinny. Playing it nice and low. Just catching the grass and curling up. That's fine. All players ending up safe. Not quite exactly on the green for anyone, but, you know, we'll see how they can get up and down from here.
So Morgan's probably going to take the back line here through.
Yeah, I'm not sure if any other players ended up here.
Opting for the highs are
yeah.
pretty over the trees.
Yep. Nice and high.
She needs to push through.
Falling, yeah, catching on those trees just beside the green. So he'll definitely have a look from there. That was a great result. Could have gone pretty much anywhere.
Levi here opting for the wide forehand. Try and pitch as close as she can.
And that's not bad with the soccer ball Kia.
Vinny here, probably a bit too far out. You had to give it a run for birdie, so he'll probably just want to lay this one up and take the par.
Yeah. Oh. It looked good from behind. He's like almost started to swagger it in a little bit, but it just came up short.
Okay, Leanne here just over the bunker.
Yeah, she just has to get over this little mound. Which she does. That's no problem at all. Yep. And that should be a relatively easy par. Morgan, man, he's really going to want this.
Bit of a tricky lie here being right up against the tree there.
He's on a great run. Oh, yeah.
There we go. Good pass save by Morgan.
Great par save. Let's
was-
watch that one again.
Well earned there.
A little flutter as he just lets it go. Catches the chains. Nice one, Morgan.
Happy to save that one.
Definitely. Yeah.
Go Levi taking a par. Trying to keep this back 7 as clean as possible.
Leanna taking her time, don't want to make any mistakes. And she doesn't. Keeping it clean. I would say this back 7 is probably a little more friendly than the rest of the course.
You get fairly open back 7,
Yeah.
so not too difficult, just watching your driver placement, really.
Exactly right. And here we go, the big one, par 5. It's hole 20, 255 meters. So you can see the flag on the fairway there is roughly about 100 meters. Also gives you a wind read, which is really handy. And then you're probably going to ideally have 1 or 2 more throws to get into approach distance and then make your putt.
Yeah,
so it's a true par 5.
Looking about 2 long distance drives here with an approach shot.
So it's a Kahoo from Levi, and he's put a great shape on this one. You can see there's a tiny bit of a headwind, and he's pushed it just past that little marker.
Yeah, ideally, you want your disc to finish left here, as you got those tight tree line on the right there, so you don't want to really drift too far right, as that can cut off your next couple shots.
Oh, that was released with a ton of hyzer, but it's flipped up.
Flipped up nicely, probably a bit high. I'd say losing a bit of distance on that one, but nice wide left.
Yeah, he's on the right side of the fairway. Probably a strike again from Leanna, I would say. It's kind of her go-to distance driver.
Yes, let's go.
He looks like he's got a good rip on that one.
Well controlled.
Just left the fairway there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if Vinny can mash on this one. Just Corvette in hand.
Boom. Yeah, maybe a touch high.
Doesn't look like he's got the turn that he wanted out of it.
Yeah.
So do be careful. There is a tree line on the left there. You get too far in, it can make that next shot a bit tricky.
As you can see here, these trees on the right-hand side, just up where you can see the clubhouse is kind of where you want to get just around those trees. So there's still a lot of fairway to bite off.
Go nice straight shot down the fairway there for Leanna.
She's playing this super great. Just nice controlled throws. Not getting too fancy. Oh, and this needs to get left. Yeah.
And it does.
Yeah, it gets a nice little skip.
Great shot there by
Yeah.
Vinny.
You can just see the basket at the end of that row of trees. Down deep in the side of the fairway there.
Time for your second crush drive here.
Yep. Oh, it's gone for a roller.
Interesting play. Again, the fairway is fairly low.
Yep.
So definitely worth a shot. Can buy off a fair bit of fairway
yeah,
there.
it's curling up great. Oh, I just didn't have enough kind of forward momentum, but I mean, that's really good. I mean, that's definitely a throw-in distance for Eagle.
Let's see if Morgan's going to do the same thing. Now, opting for the hyzer flip.
Ooh.
Finishing straight, again, left side of the fairway, so
Ooh,
it's
look
still fairly attackable
That
from there.
soft touch as it lands the ground. It just pretty much moved like 10 meters just on the ground. Ooh, a little bit turned.
She's just trying to get
Needs
right
to
into that
get
gap
around
there.
those
and
trees. Yeah.
She has.
Textbook play from Leanna, going for... I mean, I presume she'd be going for birdie if she could, but I think this is a par play for her.
Again, if you can just get 2 drives straight down this fairway without catching too much trees, it should be a fairly easy birdie.
Little Anheuser around the end of these trees for Vinny, but comes a little bit early. I'm not sure if he was wanting to kind of attack that a bit more or just kind of do the layup upshot, but we'll see what he does from there. Oh,
Opting for another forehand here.
Come on,
man, Morgan. Your forehands just scare me.
Looks like you managed to execute on that one nicely.
that one was worked out pretty well.
Levi also opting for the forehand onto the screen, just trying to avoid those trees.
Slow down, and it does, yeah.
That'll be a nice tap and birdie for Levi.
Nice, Levi.
Vinny here, looks like he might be
Ooh.
running it.
Oh,
Good bid, but finishing just a bit short there.
so if Leanna can control this one, and
Just put it close, really.
yeah, you just want to get it nice and close. Just really take the danger putt out of play.
Again, there are a few trees around this basket, but it's not too guarded.
Yeah,
Morgan.
nice bird, Morgan. Look at this scorecard. Just 3 birdies on the back 7. Playing really well. Just chipping away at that score over par.
Definitely bring it back here.
Mm-hmm. Great par for Leanna.
There we go. 1 hole left.
Mm-hmm.
Good, just
And I
par
mean, like,
out.
this hole isn't particularly difficult in terms of the actual hole, how you play it. But if you lose track of your throws, it can get a bit nasty.
For sure. If you can just keep it clean down the fairway, it'll give you a fairly easy approach shot from there just to take the birdie. Now, hole 21. 115 meters, bunker on the left there, as well as you got the green even further left, with those bushes there on the right, playing out of bounds, obviously with the OB wall along the back there, also playing out of bounds. I believe the players pretty well hang this one wide right, and have it finish left for a nice easy birdie.
That's exactly right. It's kind of scary trusting your disc over that OB garden on the right-hand side, but I'm sure all these players are very well versed in their discs. This is Levi, and it's
Hung it left, just not drifting right enough there.
He's gone hazard, which is, funnily enough, our first ever Flexline hazard. I actually had to make new graphics just for this course because of them. But now I've got them, so TDs. More hazards, please.
It looks like Morgan here is going to offer that backhand shot. He's hung it nice and wide here with the hyzer. Let's see if he can avoid those trees and just keep it straight in the fairway.
Yeah,
What a
that is
shot.
Beautiful. Morgan really bringing it back for this final 7.
And keeping it clean with 3 pars, and looks like this could be his 4th birdie for the round. Looking to put himself 1 over, which is not a bad start.
Exactly, yeah. Demanding course, anything around par is a really, really great score. So if Leanna can play it up the middle.
Get a little bit of early release. She might drift into that bunker.
It's a little bit short though, which could save her. Let's see. Yep. Got the thumbs up from Roddy.
There we
You're
go.
all clear from Brenley.
Just rolling off the green there.
And a nice little flip up from Vinny. Looks like he's throwing that Corvette again.
Nice and
Just needs to
straight.
Hold. Oh, he's gone
There we
long,
go.
just long of the basket. Wow, what a drive. Leanna, this will just be a layup from here. Giving a bit of a nudge, but yeah.
Not really too much you can do from there.
That's fine.
Outside circle.
Oh.
Levi wonders outside circle.
That probably means he might be running it.
Then might as well.
Oh, doesn't matter.
Didn't even need to
Doesn't
jump on that
step.
one. What a par save.
Let's watch that again on the Innova replay. Oh, he's just so good at putting from that distance. Saving par
There you go.
for a clean back 7, -3 for the round.
He'll be happy with that one.
Levi Stout putting on a clinic.
Vinny here for birdie.
Yeah.
Also cashing in.
What a great finish from our feature card here. In front of a bit of an audience with everyone coming back into the clubhouse at the end of their rounds. Morgan for birdie. Finishing strong.
There we go.
Love
That's what we like to see.
Yeah. Yeah, he's done great the end half of this round. And a nice par from Leanna. Nothing wrong with that. Also clean scorecard. So awesome playing in this back 7 from all of our feature card players.
Again, even though there's so many open holes in this course, you can definitely see how quickly you can get these bogeys. Really need to be precise with those driving.
100%. Nice selection of discs. 2 strikes. Obviously, Leanna doesn't want to lose any. She's got a backup. But yeah, it was so great to watch these players. And here we have our overall top 12 from round 1. Roberts Krastins with the hot round, 6 under par. Great shots there. Ethan Stout, Levi's brother, on 5 down, and Johnny Ferrari, also from Invercargill, at 4 under par as well. Great throwing.
Speaking of Levi, not too far off here, -3, tied 4th with Stephen Reed. Haley Flintoff herself tied 6, with Caleb, Isaac, Michael tied 7th at -1.
Yeah, some awesome golf, and it's going to be super exciting to see how these cards go. We're going to check back in with you for the final round coverage. It's going to be an absolutely awesome event. We can't wait to see you back here for the final round. Thanks so much for joining me, Phil.
Thank you, Chris. I look forward to seeing you at the final round.
See you there.